All right, John McEnroe. Here's Aaron Rodgers on the cart in a boot. You're always kind of known for your calm demeanor. How did you react to seeing this?
Oh my God. I said way back when once, I believe it was, you cannot be serious. I've been told by my wife never to say that again. But I've got to say that when I saw that, I definitely screamed that as loud as I could. You can't make this up. This is beyond belief. We've felt snake bitten for so long. You remember the similarities with Brett Favre when he came in like 15 years ago. He was a similar age. There was high hopes. He was one of my favorite players of all time. Never missed a game. Was always dressing up, and then he had a great start and was 8-3. Then he got hurt. So now you look at Aaron Rodgers. I went and interviewed him a couple days ago. The guy got me believing. I mean, he just felt like he got it more than Brett. You know, Brett never sort of felt like, to me at least, that he wanted to be part of the city. And, get out there and be seen. And Aaron was doing all the right things. So this is depressing, but I will say that thanks for having me. I love your show. I love what you do. I try to, I don't even know what to say. I've tried to do the same, wanted ESPN to do the same type of thing with my brother, but they said it's already been done by the Mannings. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. They're doing a great job. So let us do it. Let me and my little bro do it.
No doubt. And John, speaking of that, this past weekend, Coco Gauff won the youngest American woman to win the U.S. Open since Serena Williams. She was at the Giants game last night. I got to spend some time with her on the field. She's an awesome. Obviously, she's a Dolphins fan, and I'm trying to make her a Giants fan. I saw you all weekend with the U.S. Open with your Jets hat on. Are you trying to make her a Jets fan?
There's no challenge on the play due to the ruling of forward progress.
I would certainly give an effort if I were able to be around her more. Have only met her a handful of times. She seems like a great girl. She's great for the game. I have a tennis academy just a few minutes from where I live in Manhattan. And our goal is to sort of, make the game more accessible, affordable to young kids that can't otherwise afford to play this game. And so she's obviously a total breath of fresh air and follows obviously in the footsteps of Serena, Venus. And this is, huge for our sport. Now we need a couple guys, instead of playing football or basketball, to also play tennis. And then we'll be in business and maybe start seeing males start to win instead of Djokovic doing his Tom Brady imitation and winning every damn major tournament. Unbelievable.
John, do you get to a few Jets games each year? I know you're traveling with broadcasting and whatnot, but do you try to get to a home game or two?
Football is an incredible game to watch on TV. So most of the time I'm watching on TV and get to listen to you guys. It's probably the best sport to watch more than any other one. But I was friends with the Hesses when they owned it. So I used to go to a fair amount of games way back when. Been to a couple games since Woody Johnson's taken over. But, if Woody Johnson had hair right now, there we go.
Interception. Your defense is going to keep you in this game.
You guys have been dogging Zach Wilson. It's his third year.
Josh Allen told me he was going to be patient tonight, Eli, not force the deep throw. He lied to me. He lied to me. I mean, that was a force.
Like a punt.
Nobody was open.
Like a punt.
Let's talk a little more Jets when we come back.
All right, we're back here. Oh, we got a tweet. My daughter just asked, are these guys brothers or are they father and son? Yes. Yes, Dodge Jason. I love that, obviously.
What does that mean,
Dad, Peyton.
I don't know what that
means.
means.
Dad. It means that Peyton looks 25 years older than me.
John, to the house.
Look at this.
For 90.
Look at this.
For 95.
Come on, baby.
For 95.
Come on, baby.
Run. Oh, he's not in shape. He's not in shape. He's just coming back. He didn't have the burst.
How about someone block him?
I think they should run that play every play the rest of the game. They run it twice. He got 40 yards on the first play, and he went for 65 right there, John. What do you think? Hey, John, we're in the red zone here. Eli,
Ooh.
Give him a little heads up. See if he's got a prediction here.
All right,
Might be
John,
our
we got a
last
new
time in the red zone.
We got a new thing called the perfect prediction panel. So you got to guess when the Jets. First off, do you think the Jets are going to score a touchdown? How do you think it's going to happen? You got to give us a prediction. Run, pass to Garrett Wilson. What do you think here?
I believe it's going to be a run. Aaron Rodgers guaranteed me he'd pass when I interviewed him. Here's the problem: he's not in the game.
Right. I think just run it. Right. The runs have been working for him. So that's your prediction. You're saying they're going to run. Dalvin Cook. Brees Hall just ran.
You know, bring in the
70 yards.
The old Packer. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Let me ask you a question.
Let's go.
You two, would you have given up on Zach Wilson? Because, you know, 2 years, everyone's dumping on him. He's a stiff. He's a bum. You know, but it seemed like makes sense to have him, you know, understudy under Aaron Rodgers. But now here he is again. They're ready to toast him.
Well, we're going to see what type of understudy he was. We'll see what Aaron was working with him during training camp and what kind of coach. They said Aaron was like a coach during training camp with all the players. Let's see how he coached up the guy in the quarterback room with Zach Wilson. So right here, big third down play. I think they will have to throw it here. Let's see if he can, you know, make something happen. What he can do is run some. If they drop in zone, Pate, he can run and make some plays.
He can run. You're like, let's get field goal for sure. Don't force it, Zach. If Garrett Wilson's not open, let's throw it away, right, John? We got to get the points here.
He gave some signals there, Pate. He's been watching Rodgers. Gave us signals. They dropped 8, and he's
run it.
No. Oh, all right, good throw away. Good throw away.
It was a late throwaway. He did not want to throw it away. That's what got him in trouble the first time, John. He can run around. He can make plays, which is an advantage. But you know, for him, Eli and I never could run at all, so we knew to throw it away. Right there, like, you shouldn't even take that hit. He was thinking about forcing one there on the sideline. So I'm holding my breath. I like the field goal. Yeah, it's a tough situation to come in. Rodgers took the majority of reps in training camp, especially with the starters, so it's not like Zach could feel comfortable. So is it fair that he got dumped on? Hey, you know, playing in New York, nothing's fair about the New York media, right? Both of you guys know that, right, E?
I love when you react to, you know, a quarterback that's maybe making a bad play. I love clock management, and I love quarterback stressful moments right there, the sigh of relief. All right, welcome back. We got a 3-3 score here. Nice big run play to set up a field goal for the Jets. We still got the great John McEnroe with us talking a little ball. John, you know, we mentioned earlier you got to interview Aaron Rodgers, and we asked ESPN why they chose you to do a sit down with a guy who really doesn't like to be interviewed that much, and they actually sent us your audition tape. And after this kickoff, we'll get to watch the audition tape and ask a few questions about it. So we'll be able to show it here in a second.
Question! The question, jerk!
Did you use that same tactic when interviewing Aaron?
You know, I thought discretion is the better part of valor at this point in my life. You know, that was quite a few years ago, and I guess that's why I'm talking to you guys. I mean, unbelievable. You know, I said you cannot be serious once in my career, and it doesn't have a day go by where people don't come up to me and say that. So, awesome. That's all I can say. I can't believe it.
You didn't call Aaron a jerk, so that's good. That's good.
Nice play there.
I didn't call him a
play
jerk.
there by
I
the
had
Jets.
very high hopes.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead and finish.
He made me a believer. I mean, he just had this energy and aura that I was so into, because obviously, you know, I'm a long-suffering fan, you know, waiting. I idolized Joe Namath. Growing up, I was 10 years old when they won the Super Bowl. I thought this was going to happen fairly regularly. You know, I thought that the New York City is the greatest city in the world. And lo and behold, I had to become, don't spread this around, a little bit of a Giants fan too. Eli, do you remember when you were on my talk show 20 years ago? You were a rookie. You weren't even playing that. I don't even know if you remember.
I remember. Yes, no doubt. I thought you were a Giants fan then, so I was surprised when I didn't see you with these Jets hats all the time. It hurt my feelings a little bit.
I was a big LT fan. I mean, he made me, become way more interested in the 80s, and so I became a little bit of a fair weather fan, I've got to be honest. But let me ask Eli, you one more question. Is it true, my wife sang The Warrior, and there's a rumor that you used to play that song before the game to pump you up. So I've got to ask you, my wife Patty Smythe, I love her. I've been with her 29 years. Got to know whether that's true or not.
Yes, it is true, but it's only because in high school, Peyton used to drive me to school, and every single day on the way to school for 4 straight years, he listened to Scandal featuring Patty Smythe,
Yes.
The Warrior. And so
Bang,
Peyton,
bang, I
Sing it, baby.
am
Sing
the
it, Peyton.
warrior. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And our
There it
Jeep
is.
Cherokee Wagoneer. Eli didn't say a word. He was a mute. He didn't talk. He was a 7th grader. I was a senior in high school. Warrior got me fired up every single day to go to school, no doubt about
yelled
it.
at me. You yelled at me when you interrupted. I interrupted you singing, the main chorus to The Warrior. You just yell at me. It's like, this is the best part. Don't talk to me during this part. So yes.
John,
So
hey, John, we did a little research now. I mean, you talked about your love of football. You chose tennis over football. We have a picture of you from your junior varsity football team we want to show after this 3rd and 2. This is going to be a run play, by the way.
Okay.
Quarterback run, 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 run. Thank you.
get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Get out.
All right, let's see this picture, John. Junior varsity. There we go. Number 12.
Is that a bowl cut? Is that a bowl cut?
Joe Namath.
It's a little bit of a bowl cut, and number 12. I mean, what more could I ask for? I took a hit. I couldn't breathe. Wind knocked out of me. Coach is grabbing me. Get up. I thought it was over for me. Life was done as we know it at 14. And I decided when I came home, I said, Mom and Dad, maybe I should play soccer or tennis. Hell of a lot safer. So I think I made the right decision, but I got great respect for you guys. No question about it.
100% the right decision. 100% the right decision.
Yeah.
We've seen you.
All right, we got a little update.
Sideline reporter Libby Dunn just reported us that X-rays are negative, right, Eli? X-rays are negative. He is
An
out of the
ankle.
game. He is out of the game,
though.
John.
Out of the game, John. He's not coming back. He's not going to be limping back for this game.
Well, we lost the battle, but we win the war, hopefully. Hopefully he's only out for, this game, dare I say, although it might be a couple games, because this, Peyton, it's hard to stay healthy as you get older as a football player. I'm guessing. I don't know how in the world you did it as long as you did. Eli, you did it a long time as well. You played 220 consecutive games or some crazy number. Or was it more than that? And Brady's 45. 212. That is incredible. Absolutely amazing, man.